If you like country music like I do, you would realize that quite a few of them talk about growing up in a small town. If you listen to the words real closely, you would understand that small towns are the real deal. Many of the towns here in Nebraska I would consider small, and you definitely wouldn't get many of the same benefits in a city. Today I'm going to discuss the benefits of living in a small town compared to a city, what things you can do in a small town, and the close-knit community and friends you would have. First, the benefits of living in a small town. There is less traffic, according to HindusanToday.com. You won't have to worry about any traffic jams because we don't have any stoplights in our town. We just have stop signs. So that would mean it would be quieter, there would be no passing cars at all hours of the night, just loud pickup trucks once in a while. Not as many crimes. There's not a high crime rate here in our small towns, I don't think. There's sunsets, really beautiful sunsets that you want to be able to see in the city because of all the tall buildings they have there. We just have little houses around, but mainly there's a cornfield behind someone's house anyway. It is also cheaper according to IndiaParenting.com. Thinking about having a house this size, like in a small town, you could have big houses and it's not as much as if you lived in a large city, and it probably costs way more, plus transportation or bus tickets, whatever you think. Also not as much pollution here, I don't believe. Second, what can you do in a small town? There are tons of things to do here, whether you believe it or not. In my town, we don't have any movie theaters or anything like that. We don't have a grocery store. The closest one is 7 miles away, so that's not too big of a deal to go there. But it's always fun to either go out in the country and someone will have a field and we'll just go there and have bonfires or cause trouble sometimes. It's a good place to watch the sunset because just leave everything behind and you're just sitting there watching our beautiful sky. Riding in tractors. I know you could do that a lot of places, but here it's just that good small town feel. And you know you're in a small town when you could smell the feedlot all the way across it. Going camping is a big deal. You pretty much get your whole town and you all go camping and you go to the lake and go boating and fishing and everything. You know when you're going camping that you'll see one of your friends from school there. And there's tons and tons of community events trying to help one another. So one of the last things is how and what the close-knit community and friends you would have. In my class, I'm a class of about almost 20, and that's the biggest we've ever had. In second grade, we had like 8 people. So everyone knows everyone's name. They know who they graduated with. They knew who came and gone. They know everyone in their class. There's no matter like if you're fighting or not, if you get along with this person or not, you're always there to help them whenever they're having trouble or they need help. So that's kind of a good thing we have in our community is we'll help one each other in need. There's 4-H according to StephenHarper.com, which is, I mean, I'm sure it's everywhere else, but you show animals and crafts and pretty much homemade stuff. It's an awesome thing. There's FFA and FCA. So these people in our community try to work with us kids to make us better. Like, I hear stories about some of our teachers who used to teach in a city, and they'd say that if someone had late work due, the teachers wouldn't really care or say anything to them. They just kind of let them go and let them figure it out on their own. But here, our teachers are on us all the time because they want us to graduate and they want us to succeed in life. So that's one of the good things we have here. So I told you guys many ways living in a small town is better than a city. I love the family feel I get by being in such a small town. And I really hope that one day everyone can value where they live as much as I do, because I feel like everyone here knows the value of everything they have because we work hard for it. Not saying people in cities don't, but you have your farmers working out day and night in the field trying to get a good product, and so I just think we value things a lot more than people in a city.